Oh, there you go. Rather cute story about a salamander burning the crap out of some guy who had a ring of fire resistance. So, ironically, the ring survived, but nothing else did. Well, actually, I might be able to give it to someone, maybe. Someone who doesn't already have a ring. Okay, let's give it a shot. And, yep, perfect. Oh, there we go. At least got something useful from it. Actually, I don't know if we really need all these damn letters, though. Yeah, whatever. Okay, that's just a bit of backstory. Oh yeah, and I'll try to go through a bit of the backstory as well, where appropriate. So yeah, of course the game might not be played quite as quickly as it could be. And this is letter received in Candlekeep above ground. So this is about Grian originally, well, his original letter to his adopted sibling, which would be Sturroka in this case, main character I'm playing as, and yeah, basically saying not your biological father, bling bling blah. So yeah, there's quite a bit of story to fill in. If I try to fill in every single detail now, it would take at least another few hours to say the least, because yeah, quite a bit has happened by this point in the game, given that yeah, we're at chapter 7. And yeah, we'll just continue exploring. So there's just one other exit here. I'm guessing this is probably, what I'm doing now is probably just
What you want?
optional looting to yeah, try to find more useful items. I probably don't need to explore this area, but what the hell? I mean, the area's there, so I might as well make use of it. And I think I'll, yeah, I think I'll just do that again. So there we go. So yeah, so hopefully the audio and all that should be just fine. I set it up before I actually started recording it. Oh my god, actually, screw it, I think I'll try that once more. I really don't like traps in this game. Alright, let's do that one more time.
You're a queer fellow.
Indeed. There we go, that's a bit more like it. So that one, and I think, yep, there was at least one more. Because yeah, it kind of, traps and all that, they kind of force you to have to proceed forward, you know, in a careful manner. Kind of encourages a bit of trial and error gameplay in my opinion, but I suppose I can see why the developers would put that in, at the very least to make thieves a bit more useful. And look at that, we went all that way just to get to a dead end. Not bad. Yeah, let's get back up here then.
What you want?
So there you go. So yes, if any particular games you want me to play, especially if they're free, for example, that would be a pretty good encouragement. And yeah, just let me know and I'll see what I can do. They've got quite a few games already though, it's finding time to actually play them. That's when things get a bit tricky. Oh shit, speaking of which. And of course, you know, actually buying them and all that. But anyway, let's see what the hell is down this passageway. Hopefully it's going to be something a bit more worthwhile. Well, it's funny enough, even just disabling traps get you experience. Although kind of, you know, wouldn't mind crap. Wouldn't mind, you know, something a bit more substantial rather than bloody 34 experience, which means next to nothing at this point in the game. But anyway, it looks like we actually found a tune.
Do you want to tell me a story about
Let's see, traps. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if I had to mean traps here, perhaps. Oh, what the hell? I wouldn't have to quick save once again.
I know nothing more, so leave me to go.
Okay, and of course it's locked. Oh, there's nothing in there anyway. Let's just freaking data. Oops. And I got that bloody car that continuing to complain as well. Such a shame really they got him to do that actually, because he's a pretty good fighter. He's got oh, actually strength isn't that great, but he's a pure class fighter at the very least, and I think he does start with some pretty good specialties. So he's got anyway longsword, flame tongue. So yeah, I got some pretty heavily enchanted stuff here. Basically everyone's got either +1, +2 or +3 weapons, so pretty useful for combating the fancy creatures in the game. In fact, I don't think actually the weapons get much better than +3 in Baldur's Gate 1. I think they start getting better in Baldur's Gate 2, and they start getting ridiculous. Oh, how the hell did it not trigger that? Anyway, they start getting ridiculous in... Whoops. Indeed. Yeah, they start getting ridiculous in, what is it, Throne of Battle. then again, everything starts getting ridiculous and thrown about. So I suppose weapons getting ridiculous is only one of the things to worry about. But what the hell? Speaking of which, oh, there we go. Finally got something a bit more substantial to face. And wow, Minsk again avoided another trap, which is quite something to say the least. Anyway, we'll take out this face miners as quickly as possible. The chances are they probably won't drop it, I think.
What you want?
And what do you know, there's actually one more right there. And bam, he'll fall pretty soon as well. There we go. So I'm guessing there's probably going to be traps around here as well. Maybe not actually. I'll be damned. So hopefully there's something a bit more useful around here. And of course, just like that, everyone loses more than half their health. Oh god, I certainly love traps. Really love them.
You're a queer fellow.
Unfortunately, you can't even reuse them or do anything like that. You can't. For example, in Fallout, you could. Well, at least in Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, you could deactivate traps and well, things like mines and all that. Then you could reuse them elsewhere. But unfortunately, doesn't seem to be the case here, though. But then again, in different sorts of games and all that. So let's see. Now, of course, this is going to be locked as well. Alright, let's see, what do we have in here? Oh, there we go, actually do have a couple of interesting things in here. Rogue stone. I wonder if someone wanted the rogue stone, maybe.
Here and I want no part of it.
Yeah, whatever. Blah, blah. Yeah, so we're doing some of those things. Of course, with adventure games like this, you got to watch out that you don't break certain quests, which I think I've actually done a couple of times. Just to make sure I don't have anything else. And some of the quests I don't think you can actually solve it. But anyway, let's see. What are these items? Whoops. Okay, I guess I will not be identifying them that way. Cloak of protection. Actually, that's not bad. What the hell is this? Cloak of non-detection. Huh. Interesting. I wonder if there's anyone else who could use it for. Probably not, given how the way that armor's treated, of course. Bloody magical equipment, my ass. Let's see. Actually, maybe I could give that to Imoen. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Really? Mail, of course this already got Nymph Cloak. Huh, interesting. And this is magical as well. This isn't so, but we've got Ring of Protection, so that probably won't work for him, but I suppose we could give it a shot. Yep. Oh, of course. Damn it. Actually, I was just... There we go. Switch them to different arrows and all that. And that kind of sucks, but I suppose I might use his tomes at the very least. Let's see. Blah blah blah. Okay.
What?
Bam. Strength has been raised. Perfect. So yes, you're probably, if you're wondering why I'm not doing that to any of the other characters, I'm pretty sure that their stats, the characters that carry over to Baldur's Gate 2, basically their stats get reset, so there's not much point really to improving the stats in my opinion. In fact, just about everything gets reset when you get to Baldur's Gate 2, except for things like your own character, and whether or not you have the golden pantaloons, which is used later on to build some sort of suit of armor as well as a weapon. But unfortunately, you don't actually get that until the third game, so I won't be seeing that for a bit of a while, to say the least. But anyway, let's go back to this exit, and really, I'm pretty sure I only labelled one of them to be exits. And okay, yep, it automatically changed. Huh. Interesting, I didn't know they could be linked like that.
What do you want?
Yeah, there you go. The more you learn, eh? It's that, nothing else going on there. Okay. Now then, I suppose onwards, onto the next level. Or next dungeon, as it were. And yes, I know. Gather your party. Gotta have that voiceover. And what do we have here? I don't think, did I actually save it or not? I'm not entirely sure, but anyway, we'll see what this guy is. Oh, that's right. Yes, now got the doppelgangers posing as your friends and relatives and all. Well, actually not relatives, but yeah, just friends and acquaintances and all that, which is just dandy. And so yeah, those are doppelgangers, and of course they're dropping completely useless loot as well, which doesn't really help too much. So I might just do a more significant save now. And there we go. Yes, thank God for quick saving and all that. In my opinion, not enough games allow you. Interesting. Allow you to really allow you to save like that. Because of course, yeah, everything's designed for bloody consoles nowadays, which for some reason can only do checkpoint saves, which I find kind of ridiculous, really. But anyway, let's see. By the gods, that thing was young dripping. What is going on, Sturroka? Ahoy asked us to search for you here, but this is far more foul than any of his most fearsome illusions. Let's see how to reply. Just okay. Yes, obviously it's a doppelganger, but what the hell? Yeah, whatever.
Nothing more. So leave me to go.
Ah, interesting. I thought usually I thought that would be leading me to a trap or something like that, but apparently not. Okay, this guy will probably lead us to a trap, of course. Oh, never mind. I guess they're following me. Ah, great. Which probably means they'll turn on me as soon as I encounter doppelgangers. Great. This will be fun. Oh, who knows? Maybe not. They're not turning to doppelgangers, I'll be damned. Unless if they're just waiting for the right moment, maybe. Interesting. Interesting. Now what the hell, let's see what the hell's over it. Wow, some rather nasty things to say the least. Oh yeah, and of course, during this chapter as well you find out that doppelgangers are replacing key members in various places in Candlekeep. And wow, dispel magic, that was really worth it.
You're a queer fellow.
So yeah, it's rather interesting actually that we got two non-doppelgangers down here. I'm surprised that they're down here at all. In fact, I can't for the life of me actually remember who the hell they are. Oh, what the hell. Oh god, you gotta love how they refer to previous events in the game like that. Gold necklace, no, but don't believe that's necessary. Wait a minute. Ah, actually, I wonder if they did actually kill off the originals before assuming their forms. Huh. That kind of sucked, really. Oh well. And, of course, during combat, because it's going to count this as combat. Try to make you wise. Oh no. How's that? The humanity.